Okay, it's the morning. I want to make this video for anyone out there, especially just for myself, because with what is him going on in my life right now, I think it's important to know, like, when you're in a season of waiting, or you don't know what you're supposed to be doing in your life, or you're just figuring out what you're supposed to be doing on this planet, just let go and really kind of know that you're going to be fine. And I think it's important to know as well, like, um, it's okay to feel low if you're gonna feel low for some time, like that's fine. But for me, I know with my life right now, I've kind of just like been in, you know, not any stagnation, but just like not really knowing what my purpose is and what I'm supposed to be doing. But I think with talking and just being expressive online, like just saying my stuff, my life and my stuff on here is really good. But yeah, I feel like just not giving up in, just what you're doing every day. Like, make sure you're still taking care of yourself, make sure that you're, you know, not avoiding, your problems or things that you need to face. And, just really trusting in God and the universe that they'll always have you protected and you're going to be guided in the right direction no matter what. But, yeah, just kind of be in this present moment and acknowledge, like, you know, even if it feels like a struggle right now in your life and you're really unsure what direction to go and you feel like, oh my God, I'm not going anywhere, like what's happening, kind of know like there isn't actually any problems right now in your life. Like, even though you might think there's problems and you give yourself problems sometimes, like they're unnecessary, nothing's really truly wrong in your life right now if you look at it. So when you can just calm yourself down and kind of realize like nothing in my life is actually bad, you can start to like, you know, change your life and like take action on what you need to be doing that's better for you. And yeah, I feel like for me right now, I'm just kind of acknowledging like, certain things in my life that I need to either improve or just let go of. And, you know, your life is never going to be perfect, so don't try and make anything perfect. But I feel like, right now in my life, I'm just kind of accepting a lot of things and I'm not gonna, you know, hold, what's the word, like grip on certain things in my life. Like I'm gonna be letting go of a lot of things. But I think, yeah, it's important to know that to not give up in any circumstances or situations and know that, whatever season you're in, whether it be like a good season or a bad season, like they're both gonna pass. So, whichever season you are in your life, you've got to be grateful for that. And, don't like limit yourself. Like, I feel like that's really important right now. I think for me as well, like, you know, if you are feeling low or you're not really in a good place in your life, like just figure out how you're going to feel better. And that can just be literally by not forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to do. But also as well, like, you know, if you are in like a down season, like accepting that and acknowledging like if there's nothing you can change, then you may as well accept it, because the more you try and hold resistance towards it and you're like, no, but I want to be in a season where I'm thriving and everything, you're just going to be digging yourself a deeper hole. So I think just being okay with where you're at in your life is one of the best things you can do. And, when we get to that stage of just like acknowledging where we're at and we're no longer holding resistance to where we think we should be or what we think we should be doing, that's when the universe can work in your favor and God can really like, step in. But if you're doing all these unnecessary things, like things that aren't needed, and you're giving yourself all this pressure, how do you think the universe or God is going to work in your favor? How do you think, you're going to be able to change your life? So, you know, just no matter what, don't give up. But I think as well, like acknowledge, you know, you're in a place in your life where you are for a reason. And, once you like acknowledge that and you accept that, then you'll feel better. But yeah, just know that you're doing fine right now and things are gonna be okay no matter what. But I think just know like, you know, you can keep on being consistent, like in all the things you want to do, but just give yourself time and don't do too much, because when you do too much, that's where your mind gets overwhelmed, you feel like you're not doing anything right, and yeah. But I think it's also important to know, like, to not distract yourself too much, because I do that a lot sometimes. So make sure that you aren't distracting yourself too much all the time. But yeah, just keep consistent, keep pushing through no matter what, and I'll see you again.